Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up everybody, I'm Rick.
And I'm Anna.
And welcome to our reaction to Naruto Shippuden episode 22, 23, and 24. Now, of course, Anna, watching Naruto Shippuden is part of our bucket list goal to finish 101 anime. This is anime number 1. And last time when we ended our reactions, Sakura and Chiyo were fighting against young, fresh-looking Sasori.
Right. Not what I expected, I have to admit.
So, for some reason, according to Chiyo, he still looks the same as when he left the village. A mystery there. And have you thought of something? You had a theory about Orochimaru's involvement?
Yeah, because he said that Orochimaru was his partner initially. So maybe he borrowed some of Orochimaru's talents to keep him young.
Might be.
Yeah.
And also we learned, or you learned rather, that he was the one who captured and killed the third Kazekage.
Who had disappeared and nobody ever knew what happened to him.
Yeah.
And right before they revealed, I was saying that I'm sure he's alive and he'll pop up somewhere, but I mean, he's not alive. He did pop up.
As a puppet, because that's his thing. Apparently, he has a collection of more than 300 puppets made from people.
It's creepy. That's super creepy. Oh my god. So I think that's their common thing, right? Like, judging based only on what we've seen from Itachi and now Sasori, they're both very talented ninjas, right? From their respective villages, they're really well regarded, or they used to be very well regarded in their villages. But then they took their art just a little bit too far. And actually, now that I remember, Orochimaru too, because he was part of this group too, and he did the same kind of things, right? Like, you're very talented, you're very good, you're very smart, whatever, but you're taking it past that line, you know, of like, this is not okay. Yeah, it's not okay to take human bodies and turn them into puppets. Just don't do it, you know? So I guess that's what they have in common, right? Like, they all tried things that were forbidden, I guess.
And now, the third Kazekage was said to be the strongest Kazekage.
Yeah.
He was someone who they said they never put that.
I don't know.
Okay. If you say so. But still, the third Kazekage was said to be the strongest Kazekage. And here we have someone who we don't know how true any means. Was it a straight up fight, or was it stab you in the back while you're sleeping? We don't know what happened, but it's still, we have someone here who killed the strongest Kazekage.
Right. I mean,
do you think that an old lady and young Sakura can do anything against this guy?
Yeah, they have to, because they have no other way of getting out of there. I mean, we've seen before too with Itachi too, but especially with Orochimaru, right? He took out
the third Hokage.
But also other ninja that were said to be really strong. Like, he faced others who were very strong. So yeah, I suppose, you expect this level of strength from them, from the Akatsuki members. But the grandmother Chiyo, she also carries a lot of
experience. You saw she was avoiding all those needles.
And, so gracefully and
while controlling Sakura.
At the same time, exactly. So I don't know. I think she should be able to at least put up a really good fight, and then with Sakura there, it's 2 against 1. Maybe they have a chance.
Okay, well, let us see what happens if their chance leads to something. In the meantime, we have, of course, Naruto screaming at people and Team Guy fighting themselves.
Yeah, that's Naruto's thing, screaming at people.
Before we start, of course, Anna, just a quick reminder to the people watching. I have seen these episodes before and read the entire manga. You haven't.
I haven't, no.
And so...
don't spoil me in the comments, please.
Spoil you. Look at my poker face. Shoot your theories.
So, are they gonna defeat Sasori?
Poker face. Let us watch.
Right, and now Naruto is falling into this so obvious trap. Like, so obvious.
So he's trying to get them away so that he can deal with Naruto.
With Naruto by himself, yeah.
Look at his nails.
And his eyes too. Or they've been like this since they started this fight.
Not thinking, just charging in.
And Kakashi's not giving up either.
I mean, you can't leave Naruto alone.
Of course not. I don't think this will advance much in this episode.
The clone fight?
Yeah. That's not the focus right now. They're just gonna show us so that we don't forget they're there. But it's gonna feel like tight like this. Who's here, Neji? Yeah. Neji is so cool. Like, he was already cool, now he's even cooler. I wanna see a small story arc just more focused on him.
With him?
Yeah. So I think the trick here is to do something they wouldn't normally do. I think this is how they'll work this out. Because it's their clone, it does what they do, it knows what they know, you know?
Yeah.
So they have to do something they wouldn't normally do to take themselves by surprise. Maybe it's too simple of a solution, I don't know, maybe theirs would be more interesting.
They're all wondering the same thing. What should I do? How can I defeat myself? You have a plan, you should tell them.
Yeah. Hey, do something you wouldn't normally do. Does the clone get tired too? I'm not really seeing that. Why isn't Chiyo just getting her out of there? Oh. Too late. He grabbed her. How long can she hold her breath?
That's the question.
Yeah. I don't think she could do it too long. I mean, no, wait. I'm sure she can do it pretty long. I take that back. She'll be fine, of course.
Next time I won't get in the way.
Oh. Sasuke.
She doesn't want to be a handicap.
That this time she would protect them. She has to do it. She has to make it. Oh, it's over.
There are more.
There's more.
Haha.
Oh! Why did she explode there?
And there you can breathe. That old lady's strong, huh? Just catching
Yeah. Sakura falling like that. But also that poison kept on like being thrown out. How was it only staying in this one like gas bubble? There you go.
That's how you do when someone's not breathing. Yeah.
Pat on their back.
It's the pat on the back maneuver, you know. It's famous.
Why, it's not just to escape a trap. She would have died.
But to blow up an explosive tag right next to you.
Yeah. I mean, if he does all of those things.
You won't be able to get him.
Yeah.
Sure, lady. Here.
And they're not gonna show us what happens there? Oh, come on. I know nothing will happen here.
Something will happen.
Not yet.
Naruto will scream.
Yeah. He'll scream, "Give Gaara back to me!" What, you're gonna just throw another explosive clay thing. Done that already.
And there you go.
I mean,
Got rid of Kakashi.
It couldn't have been.
Nah.
Yeah. Come on. They're basically flying there. Blowing up one log would not stop him.
That plan failed. That was the same plan as the one you did before.
Yeah, there was no plan. Yo, they always have an ace up their sleeves.
Of course, you need to.
Yeah. Oh. What are those? Oh, she has her own puppets? Are those his parents? They look like his dad.
The very first puppets you created.
It is. Oh my goodness, this is creepy. He was so young. And I bet there's like a twisted sentimental story here where he turned them into puppets because he couldn't let them go because they died. Oh wow, those wires. They're sharp.
Puppet fight.
Yeah. Very like, you know, interesting here. Like he's fighting not only his first creations but his parents, you know.
Mm.
In a way, his parents.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Puppet mastery. I'm with Sakura here.
Yeah.
Wow, what's happening?
What am I even looking at? What is he gonna do now? What are those? Oh, the obvious
kicks
music
in.
again.
Yeah. That puppet can use the third technique.
Oh, that can be good. The iron sand?
Student teacher.
Yeah.
He taught those three.
Don't they have names? Yondaime, the fourth. No, isn't that just so cute?
And of course, Sasuke is learning from Orochimaru.
They're not saying it. Yes!
You want to be under Kakashi?
Yeah, I'm sure he can teach me a lot of interesting stuff. Is he called of the red sand because of the blood? I just thought about that now.
Yeah.
I would like to hear an explanation of why he can keep the power of the person in the puppet.
Here's your explanation. So also here's the thing.
So it's not his parents, they're just puppets that look like them.
Yeah.
I see.
So humans puppet made from real flesh are different from normal puppets like these two. So these two are normal. The third Kazekage's puppet is human puppet. Retain the chakra they had.
Okay, I see. So that works for any human puppet. She's not gonna run.
Sakura?
Yeah. So it's like sand, but it's made of iron.
Iron sand.
Yeah. It's like bullets. The puppet protected them.
I mean, she's controlling them.
Yeah. But it's cute. So those are the first puppets he ever made.
Mm-hmm.
He was just sad and lonely. And he missed his parents.
It is sad and disturbing at the same time.
Disturbing too, yeah. Oh. He's not working anymore? Is he broken? What happened? Or did Sasori do something to him?
There's iron sand.
Okay, he can't move anymore. But it's your dead puppet. You really are heartless. Okay. I mean, you know, you're taking your time, so you're giving them time.
Time to escape.
To escape.
Who will die?
No one will die. You should know better. But I know. No one dies. No one died.
Sakura's fine.
She just dodged it?
No, she also used a shield.
Oh, okay.
Her arm.
Oh, wow.
It's the puppet's arm.
Now she can't close it anymore. It's the iron sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. It's on her arm. That's gotta be weird though. You turn your own arm into a...
But it's like a prosthetic, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Like if she lost it in the war. Her arm, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to put something there, might as well make it a weapon. The sadness.
Look at that. Everyone was happy.
Yeah, I guess. That's how you take a photo. I guess this is the moment when, or the time when they don't come back anymore. So if that's when they died, he never really knew them.
Curse you, Kanoa's wife hang now. So I kept looking at the photos.
I guess. And seeing other kids with their parents. I mean, I'm sure his grandma took good care of him. She seems like a nice grandma.
In her own way, I guess she did. Teaching him puppetry. Look, it's the scene he recreated.
Ah, yeah, you're right. With the puppets.
When do parents hug their kids like that, though? One on each side.
Yeah. It's hard, you know, you must be thinking, or she must be thinking now.
Did she do something
did
bad?
yeah. Could I have done something
Definitely.
different to keep this from happening? A puppet. Oh, it's the grandma. She taught him how to do the puppets. Also this, you know, like, do you regret it?
I just said it was passed down from generation to generation,
Yeah,
right? So
right.
to her, it was normal that he would learn. That scene, we saw it several times.
Right.
I thought it was his parents.
Yes. I didn't even think now.
Mm.
See, now, even if learning how to make puppets is normal, at some point in all of this you realize, okay, this is not okay. This kid needs friends. He seemed happy though.
For a second.
Yeah. And then they broke.
Realize it's not real, right?
But I mean, no matter what you do, they're not real, you know? Like, they don't interact with you.
But as a kid, lonely, that's the first thing he did, try to recreate his parents.
Yeah, what will you do, Chiyo? You told her to run like so long ago. She's still there. Oh, she must think of a plan. She has to come up with a good plan.
Become the
Is
puppet.
this, again, yeah. Is this the best you can come up with?
That's what she's saying, right? Because the iron sand makes the puppet.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure the iron sand can also pierce through
Yeah.
your own body.
Let's go, Sakura! This is hard now. Chiyo has only one arm.
Right, true. She can't control her as well, maybe. Also, he's dropping a cave on her.
It's the iron thing.
Ah, okay. Even worse. Oh, is she gonna break it? Oh no, she threw it back at him. Wow. She's making him make an effort here. I like this, like, kind of a little bit shaky camera.
For the action, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. So,
Yes.
double episode.
Yeah.
Centered around this fight that continues Chiyo and Sakura versus Sasori. And we got a bit of Sasori's past here
Yeah.
with a flashback of his young days as a kid without parents. So we've seen a lot of these, quote-unquote orphan kids. He still has his grandmother. And all of them, react differently to the situation they're put in by this everlasting world at war. What did you think of here? If you compare to some of the other ones that we've seen, of course, Neji doesn't have a dad. Naruto is alone. Sasuke is alone. Gaara is alone now. Gaara is an interesting case because his mom was dead, but his dad was there, but just never cared
But
about him.
it's like, it's as if he wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
With Gaara, like, I feel like with Gaara it's more difficult because he also had his siblings all the time, but
They were afraid of him.
yeah, it's an interesting dynamic that he had with the people around him. With this kid here, with the Sasori, I feel like terrible, like it must be so difficult growing up without parents, but at the same time I can't really feel like he was alone. Even more so than Gaara,
Mm-hmm.
Like Gaara really was alone because he was made to feel alone by everyone around him.
Yeah.
But I feel like in Sasori's case here, his grandma seemed to be so nice, like take care of him,
Yeah. It's not said explicitly here. I wonder how much was there, because she still has her own job to do. And
But I mean,
when she just left him in the old puppet storage and say, like, have fun, it kind of feels like a lot of the time he must have been alone still,
yeah, probably. And it's still different because they really emphasize that memory of him seeing that family,
Yeah.
the kid with his two parents, and realizing, like, I don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Whomever is there for you, it can never substitute for your actual parents.
And it's also the kind of love that he was looking for, like a more warm and classic. The mom who
Yeah.
takes the kid in her arm. It's like,
Yeah.
while his grandma was there and cared for him very much, but seems a bit, you know, distant in that way.
I feel like maybe I don't know if they'll put this into the story or not, but it must also be difficult for her because it's her son's son and
Yeah.
her son is gone.
Mhm.
Like it's a reminder
She
for her.
she was talking about the fact that for a lot of time, there was a lot of anger and desire for revenge on her
Yeah.
side, and when Kakashi's dad died, she was very upset that she
It couldn't have been her
yeah.
who killed him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see that she seemed distant just from they're walking down the street. She's not holding his hand or anything. She comes back into the house and look at what he's doing from afar,
Right. Yeah.
So you kind of feel a certain distance there. And not that she's not loving him or taking care of him, but still. He must have felt alone regardless. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made those puppets.
Yeah, I suppose. We were mentioning, that would she feel like maybe it, to some extent, it's her fault for the way he turned out. But, I mean, you can't really judge what someone will do with, for example, a technique that you teach him, Like
Yeah.
so many others have mastered the puppet making and the puppet controlling technique.
And they didn't become...
They didn't turn out, mass murderers. And at the same time, so many kids, like you said, in this world are orphan.
And they don't turn out
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So.
And again, from her, that's her way of showing her love and her appreciation. Like this is something that is passed down in our family, and you're part of our family, and I'm teaching you how to use this technique.
Yeah.
And it's too bad for her now. He's using that technique to try to kill her.
And he perfectioned it.
Yeah.
In very evil ways.
He's human puppets, huh? Okay, let us move on to our last episode today. Yeah. Maybe we'll see some more of Naruto chasing after Deidara guy fighting himself.
I wonder if we'll see this fight finish in this episode, because this fight still seems very tight here.
Between
Sasori and his grandma and Sakura.
Yeah. So now, there were some hints there about Sasori and the reason why he might look like he looks. Did you pick up on anything?
No.
No? Okay, so we'll just keep going on. Episode 24.
If one of those fists lands on him, he's done for. Sakura's, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how she blew that giant iron bar. Block, whatever it was. But he's just getting started. Ah, wow!
What are you gonna do now, Sakura and Chiyo? How does it feel to be controlled, I wonder?
Oh! Oh, wow!
But even
She's
then,
really
if she
strong.
just keeps hitting them, that's more defense than attack.
Yeah, true. Which is why I'm saying I feel like this fight is far from over. I miss her saying that.
This cave is about to fall on them.
Yeah. Oh, it already did. It just did. I thought they would be further than that.
That he can hear
Yeah.
It's pretty loud.
Focus on Naruto.
You're
Seriously?
too slow, wow.
Wow, Naruto is very
On edge right
here.
now, yeah. Kakashi has an idea, but he needs time to
He
prepare.
can hear them.
I'm lucky the Jinchuriki is so simple-minded.
And while Kakashi is thinking of strategies, Naruto is just being angry.
Quickly finish Kanzif with that.
Everybody has a that. Yeah, nothing new will happen here, I know already. This is a fight for later. Feels a little bit disappointing, you know. I feel like Naruto's progress is kind of diminished by his actions here.
Yeah, you thought that after the...
Yeah, that he'd at least know, that he'd at least have learned in like more than 2 years of training with Jiraiya, that it's important to stop and think. They look like puppets.
They do. They do the same movement.
Yeah.
It's reused animation.
Oh, everybody can hear the caving in. So yeah, the clones don't seem to get tired.
And they don't talk, they just stay there staring at you creepily. They're just turning and kicking.
They're like puppets too. Fighting over here, fighting over there. Well, Sakura is there punching stuff around.
And here's some light.
I mean, that's not necessarily good. Yeah, Sakura is putting on a very good fight here. With the help of
Chiyo.
Yeah. She's not the little girl. Who you're talking to? So here's, I guess, the answer to that. She can control herself if she wants to. It's like Chiyo is only helping.
Yeah.
And in the beginning she was helping more. Now she's helping a bit less.
Look at this, I never thought she would be this good.
Everybody's praising her. Go Sakura! Go Sakura! Oh, flashback.
Top Sakura learning.
Oh, that's interesting. It's exactly what she needs now. Or what she's using now.
How to dodge.
Because if you get hit, then who will heal you?
Who will heal the others?
Right. She had longer hair there for a minute. Her hair was growing.
Yeah.
And then she cut it again. Okay, she can dodge already.
Staring contest.
Oh, yeah. Look at that eye color. Are you sure you're ready? Are you sure?
And she's obviously holding back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she would have hit you.
Right. Well, she did hit her here.
I mean, barely. She kind of
Right.
pushed her. One serious hit from Tsunade and your bones are gone.
Oh, and this is what Chiyo said she's using now. She's reading patterns.
And Sasori's attack.
Yeah. Why are you so surprised by those words? An enemy's weakness. Makes sense, no?
Wait, enemies have weaknesses?
What? Like, that he needs to move his fingers?
Yeah, so she can tell exactly when he's gonna be attacking. And then she's analyzing like which fingers, what kind of movement does what kind of attack. Fusion!
Of course. Oh wow, look at this. It's like an iron forest.
Much harder to avoid.
Yeah. But with Chiyo's help, she can do it. Is she trapped under that? Oh no. She's fine. She's bleeding a little bit, but she's fine.
Look at that Chiyo. What a nice lady. She's thinking of Sakura, even though she's stuck under a boulder.
Yeah. And even though when they first met, she didn't like her because she was from
The Leaf and
The
Tsunade's
Leaf.
student.
Yeah. I forgot about this.
You have to dodge every attack.
Every attack perfectly. She just got scratched. No.
Poison and the Iron Sand too.
Poison everywhere. No, Sakura. What is she gonna do now?
What will happen to Sakura? Is she finished?
I don't think so. I mean, she's not gonna die. But oh,
And she smashed it!
but how? Yeah, I was just gonna say, but how is she gonna get out? There you go. No poison can hold Sakura down. How though? How? I want to
Well,
hear
I
that
guess
explanation.
You won't get
No.
your explanation
I want to hear that
today.
explanation.
No.
I mean, I'm sure they'll give an explanation of why the poison didn't work on her. Or it did work, but like she was stronger or something like this. I don't know.
We shall see next time, but
Yeah.
for now, this was it. Turned the tides a little bit at the end there, maybe.
I mean-
it seems like she smashed the third Kazekage's puppet.
It seemed like it was getting worse for them, for Sakura and Chiyo. And usually that's how it goes, right? Like it goes bad before it goes well, so.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, of course, a large part of the episode was Team Guy fighting themselves with those repeat
Movement,
animation
yeah.
movements. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be a strategy that they can use to defeat themselves, like their clones.
Which is?
Like I said in the previous episode, like they have to do something they wouldn't normally do.
Yeah.
Because the clone seems to like copy their movements perfectly, like know exactly what they're gonna do. It's like because they're literally fighting themselves, right?
hmm
So they have to get out of their comfort zone, do something new, something unexpected, and that would tip the balance, tip the scale.
Yeah. And Kakashi and Naruto, well, Naruto is being very rude to Kakashi. You're slow.
Oh my god, no,
That's
Naruto, I can't stand him right now. Like, why? Why? Like I said, I'm kind of disappointed. He feels like he didn't understand, he didn't learn anything. These things are important. They're
Calm down. He learned big Rasengan.
true. And that technique.
They never said that technique. They said that power.
That power? Okay, that power. That whatever. I'm sure there's a secret something that he learned. But I mean, no, in terms of personal growth and stuff like this, Just a little bit, like I'm not saying he should have come back and suddenly be all mature and serious and all of that, but just a little bit, like, to be screaming at Kakashi like that?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're slow, hurry up. I don't have time for you to prepare your plan. What are you doing? You're just chasing the guy.
But Kakashi also has a dat that he's planning to use, saying like,
Yeah.
I have to end it quickly with using that.
Yeah.
So those are things to look out for when we react again to our next batch of Naruto episode. If you want to be there for that, I invite you to subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed already. Like this video if you did.
Like.
Comment in the comment section below and have a nice day.
Bye bye.